wrong porch, and I'm like, well, good thing that house is empty, because they would have taken that, not,
Or
especially where I live, they would have just taken it.
I had the post office deliver an $80 order to the wrong mailbox, and the people did not give it back. And so I went back after the post office, and I'm like, this was not delivered to the correct mailbox. And they're like, well, can't you just send it again? I can, but I'm not going to, because it's not that it was written incorrectly. No.
Yeah.
So you guys do be careful. Yes.
I also take a picture of the package before I take it to the post office on my phone, and I text that to the client. It's going into the mail today, so she can see what the package looks like. And
We also now schedule on Project Broadcast in that same vein. We schedule a Project Broadcast that just says, hey, we put your order in the mail today. We would have like a picture of it. Or no, I'm sorry, not that. We took the picture of the thing, and then we schedule it so that, hey, this is the package we sent you, just making sure it arrived. That's what we do. And that way, yeah, we got it, great. That is, because here's the other thing. It was probably 1 in 100 orders that there would be an issue with something, you guys. But at the end of the day, when they have to call you and say, where is it? That depletes the bank account of trust with that customer. Yes.
I know when I do stuff with Alex, cause she's out on the East Coast, like, I do tracking with her, because every time, like, Allison sends her something, it gets lost. If I send it to her, it gets there.
Yep.
So I always give her a tracking number, and I'm like, this is your tracking number. If it doesn't get there, let me know.
I sent like 2 or 3 things to her, it's not there.
Yeah.
I sent Andrew's.
I will tell you too, especially like postage is going up so much, and the service of getting it there is going down. Like, we're getting a lot of things. So again, just, you do have to be mindful. And again, if you set up the system, it's not a big deal to text somebody something. That doesn't take that much time. And especially if you're doing a batch, what I love about, I love about Project Broadcast is you can put in a dynamic field and it just changes their name. So I can say, like, I sent these packages out today, and I just click on the button next to their name, and it automatically changes the name and the text. That's smart, it's fast, it's streamlined, and it's securing that good customer service.
Customer also likes the follow-up.
You better believe it. They know that they matter.
Right.
I also, and this is just a rule of thumb, never pretend to be someone you're not. My staff, it always says Grace and staff, because they can tell when it's not me, even a text. They know. And if you think they don't, they're like, this is Grace's staff, right? Like, I'll see the message come through. And I do like Project Broadcast because my staff has access to that, so they send out stuff from there all the time. But don't pretend to be me. Like, you guys, you have to say Grace or Kelly with Grace or whatever. You can't say, yeah.
And you guys, if you don't have Project Broadcast and you're not quite there yet to get that, I know Androids, you can schedule texts out. I don't know about iPhones, I'm assuming it's probably the same thing.
No, you can't.
But you can't.
Not on iPhone.
But you can on Androids. You can schedule texts. So don't be afraid to do that as well.
So we're gonna finish up. First of all, tell me some takeaways that you got, because Small Business Saturday, this is a lot of information, but also too, once you set it up, it becomes very rote and it grows. Okay, so you're building something, you're building the foundation of it. Tell me something that you heard today that is meaningful to you or that you're gonna run with.
Even just like in this last part, talking about after the sale, this is stuff that can be implemented in other areas of selling versus just after a big sale like this. Which
Yes.
is kind of nice.
We have to have selling systems so that it can run very fluidly throughout the year, right? Absolutely. What else? Michelle.
I like the holiday shop idea and like asking like, oh, well, do you want your order at half off? Because the daycare lady that ordered, she gave me her order, and then after the fact, she's like, yeah, when I was putting my orders together for you, then my daughter's like, well, what about this and this and this? And she's like, God, can she just now wait 2 more months? Because Christmas is coming. So like, now my wheels are turning. I'm like, ooh, I want to go back to her and be like, hey, I know your daughter is making Christmas list too. I've got this great opportunity, blah, blah, blah. And she is also a wrestling mom at Hempstead, which then I can just like help get into there more.
I'm doing one of the holiday shops for that Lisa. She's a nurse at work, and I said, and Lisa's like, God, I really want the skincare too, but I think I'm just gonna do the makeup for right now. I said, you're a nurse, right? At Broman? Or it's not Broman anymore, I can't remember the name of it. She's like, yeah, and I said, what if we did one of the holiday shops in the nurses' lounge? she's like, oh my gosh. I said, do you need to ask the lead charge nurse? And she's like, that's me. I say, okay. And I was like, okay. And I was like, okay. You guys, she's like, I said, how many people work on the floor at any time? She's like, about 40 of us. I was like, wonderful. You know, I love it. I'm going to set it up. They're going to come in between patients. They're going to look, they're going to shop. You know what? It's going to be great.
Question again on the holiday shop too.
I have an invitation to, if somebody reminds me, I'll post the Canva template. Again, I've already posted it once, but if you need it again, I can post it and you can change it. I have one that explains, so like you could text it to her with like, this is all you have to do. It's really simple.
Grace, I'll just go and copy and paste. and do it
Thank
right
you.
now.
With your holiday shop, do you take a few items so that way it can be cash and carry?
Mm-mm.
No.
No, just because then I get too busy trying to fill that and I want the whole appointment to be 90 minutes and I'm out the door. So I literally, it is a strict order taking operation. Like, and I just, also too, I don't want to look like a bag lady when I come in. So I have like my little tote full of stuff and I like lay it out and I'm like, here you go. Yeah, it's simple. Give me 2 more takeaways, something that you took away from today. Susan.
The tracking spreadsheet is brilliant for their name, how they ordered, how they're paying, how they get the product. Master.
It is because, again, tracking over even 30 orders to track, did she pay? How did she pay? I don't remember. Did she get? It makes it easy. So we run that throughout the year. And then as soon as the order is delivered, paid for, and followed up with, it's still deleted, like on the spreadsheet. Yeah.
Grace, you just have to approve it.
Oh, okay. I will definitely do that. Thank you, Allison. Anybody else? Yeah, Caitlin.
I liked the 2 bin thing where one was like your onesie twosie things and the other one was like the things you were gonna spotlight and get rid of.
It's like shopping the clearance rack after Christmas, you guys. It's so fun, and people try things that they wouldn't normally try, and they're so excited about it. Like they're so excited about it. Honestly, it's one of my favorite things. Is I just sit there on my computer and they're like, "Grace, how was your Christmas?" like, and I mean, I just love like talking with my clients for a couple hours. But literally, I mean, and I go into the group. It's a group. So I can schedule it all.
I was gonna ask that.
So like on Christmas Day, after my house is crazy and everybody, you know, we've all opened gifts and we've been together a lot. I just kind of sneak in there for an hour, post the pictures and the prices, and lay out my sales tickets for when I'm ready to go in there for the day of, and it just automatically rolls. It's so easy, yeah.
Do you post them like every 15 minutes or every half hour?
Every 5 minutes.
Every 5 minutes.
Every
Okay,
5 minutes,
depending
because
on
again,
how
I want it to be short and I want to get a lot of energy because they will lose interest. Right now, people have the attention span of a goldfish. And when I say people, I mean me. Okay, like there's no judgment. So what we're going to do next, we are going to do a little break here and we're going to change things up, but was this helpful?